gentlemen, just seeing the momentum from that email that actually goes out earlier in the week on Tuesday. So, an assignment. I don't know any man who doesn't want a worthy assignment, something that can go all in on. And particularly if you've, I suppose, seen a lot of my stuff, because I mean, welcome to all the new men joining the group, or just whether you come in through, purchasing one of my ebooks or however you got here. Thanks for joining us. But a lot of the time you'll hear me talk about your purpose, the thing you were born for, the dreams, the deep desires that are in you that are actually attached to your purpose, which is attached to your mission. And for a lot of men, that's sort of like, whoa, I'd never even thought about that, to actually give my life to something that was worth my life. And some of us, we just lean, and I'm one of those guys, we lean that way. I'm a visionary. I can see, the small stuff does not concern me. It's not I don't want to hear about the small stuff. I want to know what's the big picture, where other people are built for the small stuff. When I shouldn't say small stuff, the stuff that's right in our hand today. They're focused on detail, I suppose the word out of my life. All right, attention to detail. So it's almost like if you're like me and you think into the future, these assignments, smaller assignments, are perfect. Absolutely perfect for a man. So, hey, listen, Kieran, Terry, good to see you. Dirk, good to see you, mate. So, let me know, what are you in the comments on YouTube? Are you are you always thinking about the long game, the long vision, or do you have that gift of attention to detail in the small things? Well, you get what I'm saying, not the small things, because it's all relevant. If you don't have attention, this is what I've learned. If you not have that attention to detail, those things that are in your hand right now, you'll never fulfill on that mission that's in you. So it's both. So and I think, I talked about our mentorship the other day, because this is Joshy Scales, you champion. Good to see you, mate. Hey, thank you for doing that post the other day up Cape York, man. That's pretty amazing. That's awesome. Well done. So an assignment, and even that, getting to the top of Australia was an assignment, wasn't it? And I'm sure there's things you had to do in order to do that, to fulfill that. You had to get ready. And that's what this email that's going out is about, that went out during the week, is about what are these smaller assignments, 30-day assignments that you can actually shift yourself, because quite often when men jump in the mentorship and, we're all talking about the big vision, it can almost feel like it's a bit overwhelming, and that's why, I think this is a great subject to be talking about, is these assignments, smaller assignments, more urgent assignments. It's not it'll get you in the direction that you want to go. And I love, one of the best versions that I was sharing with a few men the other day around an assignment. And this is what I love, the purpose of this assignment that it talks about in the dictionary is so that you do not deviate, from the long-term mission, the long game, So the purpose of say a 30, a 60, a 90-day assignment is so that you do not get off track. Could you imagine, Josh, if you started in Weipa or where were you, Cooktown or wherever, and you deviated? Goodness me, who knows where you'd be? You could still, who knows where you'd be? So, gentlemen, you get there. I mean, you can easily see how men get off purpose, off mission when they do not have those assignments, things they've got to get done that will lead you to the next. Get this done this 30 days, get you the next 30. I mean, that's what I was saying to a few fellas the other day. Yeah, imagine a year you had 12 assignments. Where would you be in a year? You know, so that you do not deviate. You do not deviate. So, but one of the things I really want to talk about, and I want to say thanks to, like, I see Kieran, who's emailing back. There was Daniel, there was a dozen or so men that emailed back with that, from that email, talking about evaluating yourself. And it was really, and that's what I want to focus on, here today. James Brighton, you legend. How are you, mate? Goodness me. Another fight like a pro legend. Good on you, buddy. Wow. So gentlemen, these questions, and James, if you're not getting this email, man, shoot me a message so that you can get this email on a Tuesday, okay? But that first question I kind of asked, like, to evaluate yourself with that email, was because there's certain things we actually need to fulfill on these assignments, okay? They're almost like, I suppose, guidelines, so that you do what you want to do. You do say what you want to, you do what you say. So one of the things when it comes to an assignment is, how creative is it? Like, get creative, because I mean, for me, when I get creative, when I do things for the first time, when I do things that have not been done in me or even in my purpose and my mission before, man, it's exciting. So when you're creative, so in planning your next assignment, what creativity is there in that? Because if you just do what you've always done, it's kind of boring. Give me a yes or a no. Have you been bored in the past? Because that could be something. How creative, when we're looking at fulfilling 2025, all the things that we want to do. And for a bloke like me, yeah, absolutely, it's a long game. I'm looking at 26, 27. I'm looking at 2030. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, so how creative can I be to keep that momentum going? Okay, so I don't go flat out and then, remember, deviate, get off mission. So how creative is it? So when you're even doing these 30-day assignments, man, how creative is it? You need to have some. So for a lot of the time, I think what we need to do, and this might be a suggestion, if you're taking notes or whatever, how much time do you allow yourself to actually think different, to actually think in a way you haven't thought before? How much, sometimes it's just a matter of getting rid of all the distractions, all the other outside influences to think about. Hang on, actually, what do I want? What do I really want? Not what the economy's saying, not what the paradigms in my mind are saying, not what anyone else. What do I really want? What do I really want to create? So let's allow time for that. So Daniel, you champion, good to see you, buddy. And I mean, when it comes to these 30-day assignments and whatever it is, you get to think outside the box. You get to create whatever you want. And some of us, hey, listen, I'm all for, going to the gym. I go to the gym all the time, right? I keep changing the gym up though. That's what keeps me. I train on my own. I train with a group of men doing jiu-jitsu. I recently went back to just like a normal gym. They got a boxing. I've got to change it up. I've got to change who I train with. But if I got these 30-day things, yeah, absolutely. But a lot of people will join a gym membership or do something like that they've always done, and it's boring, okay? So what sort of, and this is what leads me to, if you've got health goals, etc., what's the connection? Because if you're creative and you're connecting with people, like even this new gym I went to, I'm connecting with new people. That's what gets me going, that connection. Hey, See you tomorrow. You know, we're connecting. Okay. You know, one of the things that I need, and I think most of us do, we need that camaraderie. Yeah, connection, but camaraderie, meaning mateship. What, when you're doing these 30-day assignments or 60 or 90, whatever the assignment is, who are you doing it with? Mateship. I mean, a couple of fellas there that are in the mentorship. Man, you see when everyone's heading the same direction and on mission together, have the similar assignment where both, you know, where the group is benefiting, different ball game. You'll always do more in that respect. So so for you, man, Colin, good to see you. We're talking about an assignment. What's an assignment? The definition, I'll say it again for you blokes who've just jumped on. The purpose of an assignment is so that you do not deviate. You do not deviate from the overall picture, the overall mission. Okay, and I mean one of the things I talked about in that email was about contribution. You know, when you're doing things and others are benefiting, like you're contributing to others, you're giving, you're serving, that will actually get you to go the distance. If your life, if what you're doing is not contributing to others, man, it won't work. You'll end up selfish, self-centered, self-absorbed, and end up in a lonely place on your own. Okay? Straight to the point there. When your assignment, when you're doing, right, well, when you're spending some time to create that next assignment, when you've got that creativity, you know, when you're connecting with other people, okay, you feel good, you know, when you're meeting you there, I'll see you there, etc. When you have that camaraderie, that mateship, which is at a deeper level, you're actually building a relationship, okay? And when you're giving, serving, when there's contribution, man, that will get you get you there to that overall picture. So we can set up things in that next assignment. Like for me, for a lot of us in our mentorship, we're with our inner circle, working very closely with those guys about really getting things in place now for 2025. So that, man, you know, I mean, a few of you lads on the call have heard me talk the last few years about being so excited about next year. I can't wait because the vision is so clear. I'm starting next year now. That's how pumped I am. So gentlemen, I mean, you know, I just want to say thanks to all you guys that are emailing back. You know, it was good to really see where men are at. When they were scoring themselves, doing an inventory on those 4 things, 1 to 10. Where are you really at? Where are you really at with your creativity? You know, because most men I've spoke to over the years, there's always an element of just same old, boring. Yeah, there's always a disconnection. You know, there's always that element of, oh man, I wish I had an extra mate or two, or I've got a really small circle, man. I don't want to get hurt anymore. You're going to get hurt, gentlemen. And I mean, when it comes to contribution, man, you know, it was good to see blokes being really honest because they've realised when they're emailing back, they realise, hey, man, I need to give more. I need to serve more. So gentlemen, Andrew, you champion, good to see you, buddy. So, gentlemen, leave me a great comment, and particularly, you know, this is going on YouTube. So, what I would love, hey, share it with somebody. Share it with somebody who needs to hear this. You know, who needs to hear this? And I want to say thanks to all you guys that are watching the YouTube stuff, commenting. We need more. There's a lot of men in the group. Let's, you know, jump on the Gavin Top YouTube channel and subscribe to it. Give it a like, okay? Have a look at some posts. We've always got new stuff coming out there. The reason I do that because it's reaching people everywhere. It's reaching people everywhere, you know. So it's helping men everywhere, which is that's the purpose of it. We're giving value all over the world. So men, thanks for being a part of it. Thanks for contributing. If you've got any questions, and particularly in the group as well, I've got something here. Whereas, hey, like I said, Josh, thanks for doing the post. Chris Milligan, thanks for doing the post. Kerry, Jason Morgan, Neil, you champion, thank you for posting. Kieran's done some great posts. There's a lot of, so man, I would love more of you fellas contribute to the Facebook group so that we can help each other. Add men to the group, get them involved so they can listen about creativity. They can hear what other men are doing. They can feel that connection, etc. So, all right, gentlemen. Hey, listen, the best is yet to come. Over and out.